Hello friends, today we will talk about the agony and ecstasy of your failures. Now that the year 2022 is coming to a close and a new year is round the corner, everyone tends to ask, what did you achieve this year? How many boxes did you tick off? What would you consider your success? Every year end is marked by reviews of successes, followed by gloating or shameful confession of failures, followed by regret. What if we simply turn this upside down and create an alternative year end assessment that is more realistic, practical, and in many ways inspiring? Instead of inflating what we consider as successes and achievements, look beneath the iceberg at the larger body of the so called failures and non achievements that we tend to hide. Such an alternative assessment would help us see beyond what we failed to achieve. For instance, looking at how you were able to field a challenge and deal with it despite hurdles, even though you could not really overcome that challenge, will reveal pointers as to do what you not to do for better results next time. What were the strengths gained from disappointing performances? Who become part of your support system and who was there lending a shoulder for you to rest your weary head on? How many of your friends and colleagues continue to have faith in your capabilities and potential despite you are not doing so well overall in the year gone past? Embracing all the accomplishments of so-called failures is what shape you personality and attitudes, our relationships and priorities. This is what puts things in perspective, reveals ground relatives, and indicates that there is nothing more powerful than the faith you have in your own self and the faith your loved ones have in you. To come to terms and setbacks, you need to draw energy from what Sister Shivani calls Atmik Shakti, inner power. And why it is so important to increase your inner power? The surest way to deepest inner power is to make a habit of being critical of others, condemning them, and generating negativity all around. Robin Sharma cautions us to be mindful of what he calls energy vampires' thoughts, actions, deeds, and people who eat away our energy reserves. The easiest way is to avoid energy vampires. But then, this may not always be possible. The next best thing is to first recognize what steps our energy and go about protecting ourselves against it. Spiritual tools could be helpful here. Regular meditation and deep breathing help the mind to remain centered even in the face of extreme situations. Periodic observation of silence, spending time with self-inquietance is another way to expand your perspective. You will so on start thinking of all the good things failures have taught you. Craig Jr. calls it the heroism of failure and points out the blessing and the curse walk hand in hand. The Upanishad talk about pairs of opposite success and failures, joy and sorrow, heat and cold, and a need to stay balanced. Failure and success are just two sides of the same coin. It makes sense to accept both. Paying attention to the presence of potential hidden values in failure invites allies such as thoughtfulness, reflection, and hope that lead to expansion of perspective. Thank you so much.